show you. Okay, now it look like this. No, why I want word spacing, all these things. See, I don't want all these things here. This extra div, font size, all these things I need for the H2. Okay, but for the container, what I want, extra div, like that particular container, I want to give a background color of white. Why I am giving the background color? So that when you apply the animation, you can see it, the transition effect, you can feel it. Okay, if you will not give the background color, then you cannot feel the effect. Okay, that's a background color. Then border, medium color, I don't want any. Then padding 50 pixel, important. Border radius 3 pixel, and transition for 3 seconds, 0.3 second. Okay, then when I want to apply the transition, when I mouse hover on it, means when you move your mouse over the particular division, then particular column, then it will translate like this. Okay, that's why here I have to write dot extra div hover. What I want a box shadow of 0, 0, 20 pixel, 0, RGBA, 0, 0, 0, 0.3. Then transform, translate Y minus 20 pixel, and transform translate X minus 20 pixel. Okay, you can see that. You can write like this, or you can write like this. Transform, translate minus 20 minus 20. Minus 20 pixel, minus 20 pixel. Okay. You can write two things separately. You can translate Y and translate X. You can also pass the two value in one parameter, one function, that is translate. Now the last thing is I need to change the icon color. You can see that here icon color is different and here different. I want to change the icon color. Then what I can do, dot extra div I, and the color I am using here, color has 2FCCD0. Okay. Now you can see that your navbar is here, but once you scroll down, your navbar hide. Okay. First thing what I want to keep the navbar will be visible throughout your website. To do that, what you need to do here, we have completed this part. Go to the navbar, this, okay. Here you have to write fixed top. See, fixed top means when you scroll down also it will not disappear. But now what I want that when I scroll down it hide, when I scroll off it unhide. But when you are making the fixed top, it only visible, it not adding the functionality hide and unhide. Okay, I want to add that functionality. For that you have to write the jQuery. Okay, to learn about the jQuery, you can get this reference W3 School, that you can start that jQuery. That jQuery is basically a library that you can use. Instead of writing the lots of JavaScript code, you can use the jQuery library to getting the same functionality, for getting the same functionality. And when you are writing the jQuery, your jQuery syntax always start from the dollar. Okay, we will see how to apply the jQuery to get that effect. For that, in this nav bar, I have to add one class, and the class name I am using Smart Scroll. Smart Scroll, because this class I have to get in jQuery. You can also use directly navbar class, there is no problem. If you don't want to use the extra class, then you can also use the navbar class, and you can give the style to this particular navbar class. Okay, then close it. See, I am going to write the jQuery inside the body of the HTML. If you want, you can write it separately and you can include in the HTML page. In my case, in this website, I have not used that much of jQuery. Only 3 parts I have used jQuery. That's why I have embedded in the index.html page itself. But if you are using multiple jQueries, then it is always recommended to write separately in one file and include it in index.html like you are doing for the style set. Okay. Here, to write the jQuery, you have to use the script tag, because your jQuery always go inside the script tag. Okay. Inside this, we are going to write the jQuery. First, we need to detect scroll top or down. Detect scroll top or down, because what we want, when scroll down hide, when scroll top unhide. See, when scroll down hide, when scroll top unhide. Okay. Then how can I detect the scroll top and down? I am writing if dollar your class name dot smart scroll. You can also write dot navbar, there is no problem. Dot length greater than 0. Here I am writing check if element exists. I am declaring one variable last scroll top. This is important because where you live, from there only it will start to unhide. See, like you have scrolled till this. Okay. Here, from here, when you start to scroll top, it shows the navbar. For that reason, I have used last scroll top. If you will not use that, then it will appear, it will affect only some part of the scrolling. Okay. But here, what I want, wherever from where my scroll bar is, when it lift little top, it will show the navbar. Okay. then dollar window dot on scroll, then start the function okay, then scroll top equal to dollar this dot scroll top. Okay. If this value is less than last scroll top, if this value scroll top less than last scroll top, then dollar dot smart scroll dot remove class, I want to remove the class scroll down. This class I will define in style sheet. Scroll down and I want to add the class scroll up. Add class scroll up. Okay. Else the same thing you can copy, remove class scroll up and add class scroll down. What is remove class, add class? You can get it from here. See, jQuery remove, jQuery add. Okay. Remove. You can use add class, remove class. See, add class, add one or more classes to a selected element, remove class, remove one or more classes from the selected elements. Directly when you are writing the CSS, then you are using this method. Okay. Then I just go to the CSS on the top here. And I am going to write dot smart scroll. The position is fixed. Actually, this is the there is no need to write because your navbar position is already fixed. Okay. Without writing this also it will work. Top, right, 0, left, 0 and z index 100. But this too you must write dot scroll down. In scroll down, what I want to do, translate y minus 100% and I want to give a transition all 0.3 second is in out. Okay, the same thing for scrolled up, copy, paste, scroll up. Okay, but here translate y will be 0. Okay, let me see it works or not. See, when I scroll down, your number gone, but scroll up, why it is not coming? Scroll down, gone. Scroll up, it is not coming. Then first let me see that. Scroll down, scroll up, transform translate y is 0 and transition all is then in index.html. Remove class, scroll down and add class. Okay, why it is not working? Because I have not updated the last scroll top. I have told you that if you will not consider the last scroll up, then it will not find out that from where it will get that it will unhide the navbar. That's why once you scroll down, it remove the hide the navbar, but when you scroll up, it unable to find out the scroll last scroll top value, because by default the last scroll top value is 0. Okay, that's why after this else you must write last scroll top equal to scroll top. Okay, and finish it here. See, once you scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, scroll up. Okay, when you scroll down, the navigation bar hide, scroll up, navigation bar unhide. This is navigation bar jQuery. I can write here navigation bar jQuery. Okay, got it? Then we will come to about us. See, today I will show only the grid system what I am using for this about us, and we will design the complete about us section in the upcoming class. Okay, see, in this about us I have used the multiple grid system. What I have done, first I have divided the complete page into two columns, means call MD6 for the left side, call MD6 for the right side. Again in the left side I have divided into two columns, okay, equal columns. That's why call MD6, call MD6. Okay. In the right side also, right side I have not divided into two columns. Actually, I have taken one column, call MD12. We will see how to do that. The script completed. The section, after the section we will start about us. Okay, here let me start from the section ID about us, and here itself I am giving the padding PY5, means from top 5 and from bottom 5, and then div class. Here I am using container fluid because I want to occupy the complete screen. Okay, then the first one is H5, this one, and this I want in text center, and about us heading. Why I am giving a class? Because that also I need to style, because you can clearly see that Here once I move my mouse, the underline increase, decrease. Okay. Then we will get this type of output. Okay. Then after that, div class row. In row, first I want to divide into two parts. First one is MD6 and the second one is MD6. Okay. Div call div class call MD6. Okay, and I just give the margin of 3. This is the left side. You can use the, when you are using multiple grid system, always use the command line, left side. Okay, and the same I need another one for the right side. Okay, I have divided into two parts. Then we will concentrate on the left side. In left side, first I am going to put the paragraph, that is I am using what, this part. Okay, copy it, and here H6 you can write, and here you can change the margin to, actually I want to give the margin MD5, and for all other device 0. Okay, and this one will appear like this. Okay, something like this. Then this one, what I want, class, I want to give the class 1 class to it because I want to design it, and font weight light. Okay, after this, after you write this, you want to divide your grid. Okay, after this completed here, then you are writing one more grid, in that grid again you are going to divide into two parts. Okay, MD6. When you are writing one more grid means you have to first write class row. Okay, and this I want to give the margin this, then inside this div class call MD6 and just give the margin 3. Okay, this how many you want? 4, because 1 2 3 4. When you are giving MD6 means in one row it will keep 2 columns automatically, or the third one will come down. Okay, this is the first row, second, third, fourth. You can use the command line, first row, then here second row, then here third row, and here fourth row. I am again repeating that whenever you are using multiple grid pattern, use the command line. Okay, so that you can come to know that which div start from where and which div end where. Okay. Then inside this you are using H4 and I am writing our reason, then paragraph and this. Okay. And H4 I want class font weight medium. Okay. This thing I want in all the row, second, third, fourth. Only second I am going to change to product development. Second, product development. Third, teaching by experts. And fourth, our story. Okay, you got it. Then my left side data finished. Now in right side what I want? Right side I want to keep images. Okay, this left side is finished. You can but in my case there is no problem in the Sublime program also, na? Only alignment will get changed if you use the Arabic font, okay? Because we are using the alignment for the English font. When you use the Arabic font, only alignment will get changed, okay? Then in the left side we have got this. In right side we are going to add the image. That's why just I minimize the left side. Now we are going to work on the right side. I just use the same padding here. Right side again I am going to divide this grid into multiple grid. First div class row and I am giving a another class wrap about. Inside this row, first the left side image. Okay, this is the left side image, this is the right side image. Left side image I want that it will take the whole screen, that's why I call empty 12. First I have to divide into two parts. Left side image, here I am going to use div class call md6, okay, and the same thing for the right side image. Then in left side I have two images, in right side I have two images. Then in left side again div class row, inside that div class call md12. Okay, one first image, second image. The same thing you can copy and paste. Okay, here I am going to write one class image over and margin 4. Here I am going to add the image source images about one, I have add the images, about one dot jpg, and the class will be rounded img shadow img fluid and alternate equal to, you can write images. Okay, then this thing I have to copy, paste, and this images also copy, paste here about 2. You can apply 4 different images, that no problem. I have used 2 images. Okay, right side you got the image. This how it comes we will do in the CSS.